Let's go live early. Alright, I'll go ahead and come on up here, go live early. Hey, Beacon. And of course, first guest, Beacon. Hey, buddy. Alright, back. Alright. No. I probably should have taken you before I went live. I'm not going to be live long. You'll be fine. See if anybody even comes in here. Oh, it's showing 3. Now see if Nightbot starts up. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I'm doing. StreamYard link should be pinned at the top of chat. Hey, Tiffany. I probably won't be my normal cheerful, happy-go-lucky self. Unfortunately, my granddad did pass away this morning about 10:30, quarter to 11. So, kind of been a somber bummer of a day. Kind of figure I'd come up here and maybe we could talk about fishing or homesteading or whatever y'all would like to try to talk about, and we'll see where things go and just kind of get my mind off of everything tonight, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Hey, Darren. Oh, Darren. Wow. Dang, that's a name I hadn't seen in a while. How you doing, Darren? Mike, how you doing? Trying to see if Nightbot's working yet. We'll see. Whew. This is going to be a rough week for me trying to get through everything, but yeah, we'll be all right. I know my granddad's in a better place. He was starting to get to a point where he was suffering and hurting to even move, so I'm glad he went quickly. And my dad and my aunt and my mom were all right there with him, so that's all that matters is he didn't go alone and he went quick. I don't think PayPal's working yet. Or PayPal. Nightbot is working yet, Sarah. I have not seen Nightbot yet. Normally you can type backlash and it'll drop your link, but I haven't done a live in so long I don't even know if Nightbot's connected to my channel anymore. Couldn't even tell you how to if I can sign into it. Hey, 922, how you doing? As y'all saw, I did post a short for a speckled trout that I caught this weekend. That was one good thing. One good thing from this weekend is I did rake me speckled trout. I got my limit 2 days in a row, so I do have some in the freezer now, which is awesome. So I can have me I can't do a catch, clean, and cook because they're already clean. I can do a cooking with them. see if this works now. Nightbot was not connected to my... Did I say bathtub? I meant the freezer. Panda just got out of the bathtub. Her home health nurse is here with her right now, so... Now that the weather is getting nicer here in North Carolina, I'm going to try to set up some way to get some light in my barn, and hopefully I can start using this to paint some baits with. I do have a few colors of black, silver, and yellow. There's Nightbot. Good. On the title of the short. What short? I don't know. But yeah. We are going to try to persevere through this week. I didn't really have much to talk about. I just wanted to kind of come up here and get out of my head. Hey, catfish fever and outdoors. I don't think you're first, buddy. You're a little bit late on that one. But anyways, thank you for coming in. I am going to be off the next few days from work, just to be available for family and to try to get some things around the house done tomorrow before I'm out of town. I'll be able to. We won't know any arrangements from my granddad until Wednesday. Yeah, she's a barrel full of monkeys at times 922. She's definitely gonna help me over the next few days on keeping going. Whew. Hey Leon, how are you doing, buddy? Anybody that would like to come up can. It's not expected, but very much appreciated. I am going to be typing PayPal from time to time. I don't have vacation or bereavement pay, so this week the and work will be without pay, unfortunately. But I will. Nothing is expected to PayPal, but it would be much appreciated if y'all get a chance to. But I don't expect it. Thank you, Leon. The worst thing is trying to tell Panda and get her to understand that her Pop is no longer here and that he is gone to heaven. So she won't really understand it till we go down to his house and she don't see him there, that he's gone. So I'll have to deal with that later this week when we are able to get her down to his house, unfortunately. Right now, I can tell her that he's going to be with Jesus, but that don't mean she understands. Try to shut the door. I think she's getting ready to go to bed, so I shut the back bedroom door, so I won't keep her awake while talking. Hey CVA, how you doing? Yeah, 922, I think they handle it better than us because they probably don't really understand what's going on. I kind of wish we didn't understand sometimes or know that they're gone forever. But it's kind of one of those, it is what it is deals there. The link is pinned at the top of chat. If anybody would like to come up, you're more than welcome. All I do is I ask that you show your face in the basement. And with me being on my computer, I can see it a little quicker. 922, that is for sure. They ain't had enough time to get away from him. I was looking for a picture of my granddad, but I don't have it back here. I do have a few videos I need to edit that are coming up. I've had a last Friday. I had the best day bass fishing I've had all year. I caught 7 bass. I went to a different pond than what I normally go to, and just had an outstanding day out with first time casting adventures. Hopefully we'll get that one edited pretty soon, and hopefully get back to that pond again because they were definitely pre-spawned and they were also starting to bed a little bit here. So that was a different thing. Dave Garcher, hello. 922, if you were closer, I probably could give you some largemouth bass for bait. Gel bait and tackle outdoors, hello. For those of you coming in, I'm kind of live tonight because I did lose my granddad today or this morning, and just trying to hang out with y'all and get things out off my head, I guess. The Bud Files, good afternoon. How are y'all doing? How are you doing? I hate to, I hate to say it, but him being gone is probably a good thing because he was starting to suffer, so I'm glad he went like he did. Hey, but that's a good typo. 922. Uh, Hopefully, I think by the end of this week, it's supposed to be upper 70s, low 80s. I want to go fishing this weekend, but I know Saturday at 5 a.m. I'll be at the fire department cooking barbecue chicken halves, boiled potatoes, green beans, and then we'll have rolls on the plates too. That will be a fundraiser for our fire department so we can get some equipment for our new truck that we get. Well, new to us truck that we got for our equipment truck. We can get some extra equipment and stuff, and that'll help us out. Y'all will see me randomly type in PayPal. Anything donated is not, no donations are expected, but anything will be appreciated at this time for us. We are uh, I, we are going through kind of a hard time family-wise, but that's all good. I hope everybody's having a good night, though. Anybody got any plans to fish anytime soon? I know Skipjack Cindy said she's going, I believe, Wednesday night. She's got a fishing show posted. If we do Fish Nation Saturday night, if I can get out, I will probably try to go out fishing Saturday night. If it's not raining. It's supposed to be yucky weather all weekend, so we'll see. We'll have to see how that goes. What would y'all like to talk about tonight? Sorry, I keep looking down at my phone here. I keep getting the word stuff about my granddad is starting to get out, so I got friends texting me and messaging me their condolences. First chance I can call off work. DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Hey, DJ. DJ, I wish this was going to be a better live stream for you for your first time here, buddy. I'm not my normal chipper, happy-go-lucky self tonight, like I normally am. But thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you being here. You can type the word backlash. Nightbot will drop your link for you. And then anybody that's in here will be able to connect to you. I know some people like to give everybody a blue wrench. I have a select few that I give that to. So there you go. DJ dropped his link. If anybody would like to check him out, y'all may definitely do so. I am going to mute that site. I am going to give my channel. Okay. Maybe you did it. Good. Oh, it's fun when you got to watch your own ad to get to your live stream. Because I want it to. Yes, ma'am. Would you like to say hello to anybody or everybody? Well, what are you looking?
Looking.
For?
Just looking.
Oh.
Out.
All right.
When are you like this special? When are you?
Right there. Coastal. Leon says hello. Leon, she's already stepped back out of the room. But I did just give out a couple wrenches to people that have been around for a while for me. One is one of my Fish Nation brothers. So the other is somebody I met at CatCon. Got some lives to get terrorized. That's cool, 922. Come, I really don't know how long I'll be live, but oh, signal. Come on. There we go. All right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. I lost signal there for a minute. Joys of not having the best internet. I have no idea what Crystal's looking for.
I don't know.
I have a DJ's Adventures and Beyond in here. This is first time in one of my live streams. You're welcome, Miss Cindy. I made Cindy a mod. Okay. There you go, Leon. She came back to say hello. Hey, Susanna. How you doing? 3 of the hats I got at Catcom were Hudson Hammets, which is Mr. Chris and Miss Telly. I got a Carolina Lake Weights. I got a Sweet Doggy hat. And I also got a guard dog on duty hat, but it's out in my truck. Because I've been wearing it, and I think my reef robber hat's in the truck too. Oh, looking for that.
That's
Okay. I guess I can show it off. Alright. Tiffer said hello. Tiffany said hello. For you all that would like to see, this was my grandmother and granddad. This was taken probably about 8 years ago. My grandmother died March 21st of 2017, right before Panda was born. My granddad died today, almost 7 years to the day later. He was 10 days shy of making it 7 years apart. My granddad turned 97 February the 25th. On the 26th, which at that point in time I was up at CatCon, and he was in the hospital. And the day after his birthday was diagnosed with liver cancer and given 2 to 3 weeks to live, and it's been pretty much 2 weeks. His given 2 to 3 weeks, and it was 2 weeks from the day he got his diagnosis or was told. So it didn't take long. Or at least he didn't lay there and suffer for months at a time. He wasn't feeling good and his stomach hurt. He went to the hospital, and that's where they found he had cancer. Anyways, if anybody would like to come on panel, by all means, y'all are more than welcome to. I think the link is pinned at the top of the screen. If not, I'll probably only go about another 6 minutes, make it a half-hour live stream at least. If y'all could, sorry. If y'all can't tell, I haven't been sleeping very good the last week or so. I haven't eaten very good the last week or so. I'm just emotionally, physically, and financially drained too. Driving, my parents and granddad live about an hour from us, and I've been making that drive every day, back and forth. So that's put a lot of on the numbers. Oh Lord, I got somebody coming up.
Hello,
Hey,
brother.
Bigfoot.
First off, I want to say my
Hey, buddy.
condolences. First off, I want to say my condolences.
Thank you,
And
sir.
you guys have been in my thoughts and prayers. And I'm sorry for your loss.
Yep.
But I'm here for you if you guys need anything. But
You came up and my internet went out. I appreciate the thoughts, prayers, condolences, sir.
You're welcome. Leon Life, hello. Hey, Tiff,
You there?
I'm here.
Hey, you came up and my internet went out on me. Yeah,
Well, your internet wasn't expecting Bigfoot sighting.
my internet signal was very weak tonight for some reason.
Don't know. Hey, Mindy.
Let me see.
Oh, that Coastal was in the room.
No.
No.
Mindy was in here. She was in the room with me.
Just know that you're in God's hands, you and your family.
Yep. In the last 7 years, I've lost both my grandparents now. Actually, all three that I had have passed away in the last 7 years.
Yeah. I know the loss. I've lost 3 people. My family's lost 3 people in 1 year. So that's never a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad that things happening in threes is done and over. Oh, now it's the Avid Fisherman Show. He'll be back. Don't know. His internet's acting up, so I don't know why, but
Yeah. You came up and my internet decided to crap out on me.
I don't think your internet likes me.
You there?
I'm here. I'm here. I said, I don't think your internet likes me.
All right. I don't think my internet likes me either.
Leon says, I do know what you're going to throw, and I know it's all hearts.
Phone, but see if that'll work.
So have you been fishing lately? Oh, he rose up again. And then with the mugshot.
All right. I switched from the hotspot to my phone, so maybe that'll work.
That's all right, Leon. This Typo City in here. Now, have you been fishing lately?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I went Sunday and absolutely destroyed speckled trout right from my granddad's pier.
I have a bunch of bass lures
Yeah,
I'm not using. I might keep a few, but I know I bought some handmade bass lures
yeah.
from Ron. He paints them, and he's a Christian that does YouTube.
Yeah, I can't
I
think
can't
of his.
remember his channel name right now,
I know who you're talking about, though.
but I have a box of jigs I put in the containers.
Cool.
I'll be sending you.
All right, I appreciate
But
that, sir.
remember, most of those lures that he has
Yeah.
do glow in the dark.
Yep. Um,
There's a story
me
behind
and
it. Go ahead.
me and first time went out Friday, and I whooped him 7-4.
Well, I got a backpack full of bass lures.
Yeah. I caught the first, the biggest, and the most Friday against him.
But I'm going to keep most of my rival. I'm going to try to keep some of my rival traps
Cool.
because I know they work good, like my
Yeah.
Chad colors.
Oh yeah.
But all the others I'm going to send to you. Like I don't have my bass hooks anymore for the worms or anything.
Yeah.
And my salt plastics, I don't have the jigs for them anymore. But what I
That's
do
cool.
have, I'm going to send you.
All right, I'll take them.
I just got to find a box big enough. And no, you're not getting a backpack. I
Oh,
need the
why not?
backpack.
I actually need
I
to do
need.
one of those. Mine, the zippers have about frozen up on them.
I put it this way: my catfish backpack is almost destroyed. I need another one.
Yeah.
If I send you the catfish backpack, I'm probably have to go through the pockets to see what's in them before I send them.
I know
'Cause
that feeling.
I stuff a lot of things in pockets of my backpack when I'm fishing, and I don't know what I stick in there half the time.
Hey,
Hey,
Jeffrey.
but I'm not sending you my musky lures or anything.
Well, I don't have muskie here anyway, so that's all right.
I have muskies down here, but those cost me way too much.
Yeah, I don't have muskies here. I got some big pike here.
Yeah, big pike I tear them up, but I just don't see.
Ooh, that's not cool, Jeffrey. I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear
Oh,
that, Jeffrey.
well, Bath Volunteer Fire Department lost my granddad today. He was the chief there for 38 years, I think.
Wow.
Yep. And they actually gave him a plaque a few years back for his services. Like, I want to say it was like 1970 something to 2000 and something.
I was watching the video today.
Yes.
Oh, I'm looking at this.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Mindy,
Hi.
I was
You
watching the
lost
video.
something.
What'd
I
you
lost some
lose?
cookies. Yeah, but I know.
How many cookies are in there?
Left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
There's
Well, I
12
got you
there.
outdone on cookies.
Yeah.
But it was like a whole pack, and found these well Walmart brand, but they're peanut butter cookies, and yeah.
I
You know,
got
like
about $60 in Girl Scout cookies.
I saw somebody had made Nutter. Oh, Rico had something about Nutter, Flutter Nutter or something.
Nutter
Cookies.
butter?
Oh.
The Flutter Butter.
Yeah.
He had gotten some Flutter Butter from somewhere and he did a video on it.
Butter.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, tell him.
Rico and his bizarreness there, you know, that would be a funny one because I think that probably stuck his mouth together.
Yeah. Thing him coming.
he probably needs to go walk.
Well, you can.
He's like, you just so muffled, Daddy.
You'll be alright.
I was about to end it, then Abby came up.
You'll be alright.
Yep.
Hey, you shouldn't have thrown out the invitation, but I wanted to give you my condolences, and
Yeah.
because I do consider you guys family and a brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I. Cool. Yeah, wish I won't be off without pay, but hey, that's all right.
Well, family emergencies, you have to do what
Yeah.
you have to do.
Yeah, I won't really know too much until Wednesday afternoon for
Hey, Grey Wolf.
services and stuff because he is being cremated. So, and then after that, they'll meet with the funeral home on Wednesday around 2 o'clock, and that's when I know obituary and stuff like that. Hey, Pastor Skip. But
No, but if you ever need to talk, I'm here.
other than the short with the speckled trout and the video I put out yesterday, which I caught a fish on the first cast on Thanksgiving afternoon. It took me 2 hours to catch the other one.
What were you using?
Everything.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
I think I threw that too.
Apparently, you didn't throw it hard enough.
Nah, I swear that day I about threw a stick of dynamite. I don't think it would have helped any.
Yeah, but you'd attracted some unwanted attention you didn't want.
Probably.
Like the police, the sheriff's department, the fishing game.
Probably the pond owner.
Yeah, that too. Pond owner been calling all them guys in on you anyway.
If I go out tomorrow, well, this has his phone number on it, but Sam Reed, the guy that makes my fishing rods with Bastrop Custom Lures, he sent me a pack of
I was
crawls
watching
the other day.
I was watching Austin's video today,
A
and
nice little crawl
you
here.
taught his daughter something. You taught his daughter something.
I did?
Yeah, you taught her how to backlash a spinning reel.
Oh, fun.
No, she backlashed it really good, just like you would do.
Nice.
She eagle nested the spinning reel.
I did that not too long ago and had to cut all the line off.
Oh, that's what he did too. He cut
Yep.
off 90% of the line. And when I seen that, it says Backlash taught her how to do that. I seen that, and I'm like, okay, that's a Backlash.
This line here has the 6.0 with the pound sign, but the diameter of it, the diameter feels a lot bigger than 6 pounds. It looks
You
bigger
sure that
than
says 6 pounds and not 60?
it has 6.0.
I think they put the decimal in the wrong spot.
Me too.
That looks like 60-pound test.
Yeah, it looks like that. And then the
That ain't
fluorocarbon.
That's no 6-pound test.
Yeah. Then the fluorocarbon here has a 4 pound on it, but it feels more like 20 pounds.
Yeah, someone at the store, some customer at the store was going through packages and taking things out and swapping them out.
Well, this came from Obelisk, so
Hey, Cindy. Well, sometimes when they package things, they probably grabbed the wrong spool and put it in the wrong package.
Because if you can, let me see. You look, that ain't 4-pound line. Because
No, that ain't 4-pound line. That's looking like every bit of 20.
yeah, 4-pound would never show up on a camera like
No,
that.
I'm using 6-pound on my 12-foot crappie rods, and you can barely see them on camera. Hey, Yakshore.
But that there has that there. If you look at the spool, it says 4.
Yeah, but that ain't 4-pound test.
If Susanna's in here still, she might could help me out because some of it's in Japanese, so it makes it kind of rough to figure out.
Who's in here?
Susanna, single mom.
Oh, okay.
She comes in from. I saw her come in. She said she gave me a like and a thumbs up. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Yakshore. Speaking of, um,
Yakshore, I seen that video you did for the trash bag cleanup.
Anthony,
You
right?
did,
About to call
Yakshore,
him Austin.
you did amazing with that. Anthony, yeah, that's right.
Anthony.
He did amazing with that trash bag cleanup, and he was talking about it, how it changed his life.
Yeah.
But hey, you got whoever comes up against him this year has to beat 1,100 pounds.
1,100 pounds of trash.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
But that ain't coming up until September.
All right. If I can go get it, I know a place that has a boat dropped off by it. Does that count?
A what?
A boat?
Boats don't count.
Even if it's dropped off on shore?
No. Because it
Well,
don't fit. Hey, it don't fit in a trash bag.
if I get big enough trash bag, no. There's
You'd
the
have to
braid.
have a factory-made trash bag for that one.
There's the braid.
That's braid?
Yeah.
What pound test?
It's the one that says 6.0, but
No, that ain't 6.0. That's almost 30.
this,
That's almost 30-pound test right
yeah,
there.
this feels like 20 or 30 pound braid.
I know what 30-pound braid looks like. I got it on my reels. That's all
Yeah.
braid. That's catfishing line.
Yep. This
But
came
with
from
you,
my
hey,
sponsor, so
but with you on your spinning reels and your bait casters, I suggest you don't use it because you're gonna backlash it and really destroy your lines.
I'll probably put this on my bait caster
Yeah,
or the fluoride.
I'd use a fluoride on your bait caster.
Look at the writing on the back of it.
Yeah, that's Japanese, all right.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what any of that says.
Neither could I.
I think what I'm supposed to do
Hello,
is right
young
here.
Lydia.
You see right here on this side of the
Right.
packaging. Hey, Lydia. This side of the packaging is open, so you're supposed to be able to pull the line out there
Yeah, spool it on your reel.
and spool it on your reel and never take it out of the packaging.
Yeah, but you have to take it out of the package to get the line out to put it through the hole.
Yeah. Actually, if I hadn't taken it out, it was already out the hole.
Oh, so you took it out of the package. Okay.
Yeah.
Backlash another package.
Yeah. Because, see, I got the package open now, but I pulled it out the hole. There you go.
That's
That's
cool,
really
yeah,
interesting.
sure.
Hopefully, I can get it spooled up tomorrow and Maybe go fish a little bit, get my mind off of things.
Yeah.
Cool. Tournament this weekend.
Yeah, he's in one of those tournaments where it has a huge payout.
Yeah.
Has payouts in it.
If
And since he has a kayak, he gets pulled around by a big fish.
uh, if the weather cooperates with me Saturday, I might try to go fishing after the fire department sale. Get up, work that from 5 to about lunchtime. Once the first round of plates are made, I will probably come back to the house, take a couple hour nap, and then if the weather is going to cooperate, try to go out fishing somewhere. And
Coach, what's your bet? Huh?
I'm with Coastal here, ready for some salty fishing.
Now, Yak sure went. He did good
Hop
on the
up in a
4 days.
minute. What?
Who is?
Coastal on the 30th will try to go. Yak Shore said I'll hop up in a minute. I hear a train going by. I'll see if I see him in the basement. Maybe it won't send my internet crazy this time. Because
Oh no, you're blurry now.
I turned this on as a hotspot.
Okay.
So,
Coach, what's your favorite saltwater fish to catch?
I know.
Who's that? The four-legged critter? Flounder? I thought so.
Flounder.
That's mine too. Flounder, halibut. Flounder and halibut's good eating.
Yeah. Unfortunately, North Carolina is about banned all fishing. About 80% of what we catch, we can't keep anymore. Can't keep
Why?
flounder. Can't keep striped bass. Trout are down to 4 a day, and they're talking about going down to 1 a day next year. Red drum can only be like 18 to 20 inches in 1 a day. North Carolina has so many rules and regulations on the stuff it ain't even funny anymore. It ain't even fun to go anymore.
Now that's where you live, North Carolina?
Yep.
How far are you from South Carolina?
About 3.5 hours.
You have to buy yourself a South Carolina fishing license and go saltwater fishing down there.
Yeah, I need to go down and see Jamie and Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
Carolina Real Screamers?
Or Lake Weights, whatever.
Yeah, Carolina Lake
Weight.
Weights, the store.
Huh? Yeah. Carolina Lake Weights.
Rebecca's good people.
Yep. We met them at
Rebecca and
CatCon.
Jamie are good people.
Yeah, met them at CatCon. That was fun. And met their daughter at CatCon, which I think.
Yeah, just don't. Hey, just don't come up to Jamie and ask him where's that yellow ring.
All right, I'll make sure I do that next time I see him.
No, don't. I said, do not do that.
Why?
You want to see a guy? get squirmy in his seat real quick. You want to make a guy nervous real quick and watch him get squirmy?
Yeah.
That guy gets 12 shades of squirmy in his seat real quick, and he hushes up when you ask him about that ring.
I have to ask him just to tell him, hey, Avid told me to.
No, you don't say who did. Don't say who asked you to say that, because they know who's going to have you say it, have you ask that when they hear it.
I'm going to tell him you told me to ask him.
No, I asked him that question when they were the first time on my live.
Yeah.
They got a text from someone asked Jamie about that ring, and if you go back and watch that live, he went 30 different directions of squirming in his chair.
Yeah.
He got quiet real quick.
They're supposed to actually be here, I think, in 2 weekends. There's
Well, that's cool.
There's a saltwater
Fishing show.
and there's a saltwater and hunting or fishing and hunting expo at the convention center about 15 miles that way. And they're
16 or
supposed to
16?
be there. And that's actually 2 blocks from where First Time Casting Adventures lives.
No, he'll love that.
Oh, yeah. I have to make sure. I didn't even realize that we had bought one of their hats at CatCon. I got home, I was going through the stuff. I was like, I don't remember getting a hat. Panda was like, yeah, I put the hat in there. Which I paid for it, but yeah. She had put it up on the table when I bought it and didn't even realize I bought it. I didn't know what I bought.
Leave it to Panda. You'll pay for everything.
Oh, yeah. Panda told me earlier, she said, Daddy, let's go to the stores. I said, with what? She said, your money and your wallet. I opened up my wallet because there's no money in it. She said, well, I got money in my piggy bank.
Okay.
She's a mess.
She's gonna be one of those kids that like to go out shopping for clothes and stuff.
Yep. She's gonna hopefully have her daddy's money or mama's good looks. And love to outfish people.
Well, hey, she did outfish you in the catfish tournament.
I won't in your tournament.
No, but her and Coastal was, and she stole the show.
That she did. That's the last time I saw the Bandit Frogster, too.
Mm-hmm. I miss that woman.
What's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud. How you doing?
I'm out. I was good till about 2 seconds ago when I realized I've lost a fishing reel. Somewhere.
Don't feel bad. I had to buy a new fishing rod for a reel I found in the mail the other day.
You lost a fishing reel.
Yeah, he loses the fishing reel. I get one in the mail from someone in Illinois and have to go buy a rod to match it.
Well,
how's that?
I have low profile bait casters, but I don't really want to use
here.
those. I don't think it'd be as good. You know.
I was looking at your rod.
What?
It's in the barn.
I got some bait casters for bass fishing, but I didn't think I wanted to use those on the catfish rods.
Yeah.
No, I got a Pin Warfare in the mail.
Nice.
And I had to get a 12-foot heavy action monster catfish rod for it.
Coastal got a 7-foot Glacier Mad Cats rod at CatCon.
Nice. Yeah, I know.
She saw a mint green Pacific-Fun spinning reel for it that she liked, but the reel's too small for that rod. Plus, she's got a casting rod, not a spinning rod. So,
Speaking of that, if she's okay with using the low profile one, I'm gonna butcher the name. It's Sougay.
the Sulinging,
Sugaliang, or how you pronounce it? Yeah,
yeah.
they have a bait casting reel. That's the mint green color, seafoam green color.
Okay.
And if I'm not
I have to
mistaken,
try to look.
but if
I
I'm
have
not
to try to
mistaken,
look
it's
it
like
up.
$30.
Right
I think
now, I
it's
got one of my black Shakespeare's up there that came from Walmart for like $20.
nothing wrong with that.
The only thing wrong with it is I've used it for about 3 or 4 years, so it's in
It's just well
condition.
broken, man. That's all.
I probably broke it in and broke it out.
All good.
Matter of fact, I don't even know. I got to pull the line off of it because it's been up there for so long. It probably backlash as soon as you try to throw it.
Very fitting.
Yeah. I picked.
DJ's hello backlash.
Yep.
And Cindy, I
He
don't know.
just take backlash to drop his link. He's a new person to my channel that I picked up.
Ah,
I think from doing shorts. Did a couple shorts and he liked one of them, I believe.
yeah,
Who's
I've
that?
picked up some shorts lately.
That DJ's Adventures and Beyond.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Wednesday I hold the pre-fish for this tournament. I plan on live streaming it all day. Well, all day
Cool.
while I'm out there. I have no idea how long I'll be out there.
Wednesday, about 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is when we supposedly get the news from the um, funeral home about when my granddad's services and all that's going to be.
Yeah, my wife's grandfather, they're burying him Friday. That's why I got Wednesday and Thursday off.
Mm.
So
My condolences to both of you.
Yeah, condolences there, sir.
it happens. You too, sir. I know you do the Bible study every Sunday, but there's I'm not worried. Let me put it that way. I'm not worried about. I know where he's going. It's all good.
Yeah. My granddad said that he knows of Jesus, he knows of God, he knows the difference between heaven and hell. But he was the type that also said he was not going to go to a church to get brainwashed.
I can understand his point.
Yep.
I can.
I don't go to church all the time either, but I am a God-fearing individual.
Yeah.
I was raised
Now,
that way. I was in
the,
church.
the local church that my mom and dad goes to, he built the cross that's over the baptismal. He built the pulpit. He built the altar. He built most of the pews, the serving. He built the serving table. He built pretty much everything that church uses on a daily basis.
That's fair.
Any given Sunday. So he said, he said, I know about God. I know Jesus. I accept both of them, but I'm not going somewhere to get brainwashed every Sunday.
I got you. I will be right back. My wife is calling me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, that's the way he felt about it.
Well, churches are good for fellowship and sharing the word, but religion is religion. But being a Christian is to be Christ-like.
Yep. He did everything he could that he'd give you the shirt off his back if he had to. So back in the 80s, he was a school teacher and he taught commercial fishing 101 and carpentry for the local high school till it shut down in 89. In 89, his high school and Bath High School closed and then merged them into one high school. I thought that was kind of funny. His classes he taught were commercial fishing and carpentry. Uh, have you enjoyed those books we sent you, Evan?
Oh yeah, I've been enjoying them.
Yep. Some good stuff in them, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's real good stuff.
Yep.
I'm still trying to figure out what to put in there. I don't know what all things Colts are like besides cooking.
You said what?
I said I know Coastal likes cooking, but I don't know
Yeah.
what else he likes.
Yeah. She really don't do. She does cooking, fishing, and then takes care of me and Panda.
Well, taking care of you—that's a big job.
Taking care of me and Panda is even worse.
Yeah, because I can see how Penta has your qualities, I should say.
That crawl there is supposed to be called Fire and Ice, by the way.
Okay.
It's a good color.
Yeah, it's a good color.
Yep. Coastal wants to get into making baits,
Ooh.
like soft plastics and stuff.
No, soft plastics, that's easy.
Yeah, just have to we got to get all the supplies for it.
You got to have a separate microwave.
Yeah.
You can't use the same microwave and the same Purex dish.
Yeah, is what you're going to cook in or you be in trouble.
Yeah. And the syringes that you use, you can't use to inject meats with because it's going to have film in it from the plastics when they're heated up at God knows how hot of a temperature.
You bet.
I have no idea how long I'll be here because my wife was out bowling in a league and they're contesting the scores because somebody cheated. So I should probably call me back in a minute.
Contesting the scores to what?
They go by points. You get 1 point per game, and then 1 point if for who won the most points of the night between the 3 games. So total of 4 points. And her team won all 4, but the other team signed the papers if they won 2 and lost 2, which changes the standings because close to the end of the season, it affects how much they get paid and whatnot.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. You know, if they were like in the bottom place, like I think the bottom 3 teams get the same amount of money, it wouldn't matter, right? But because they're in contested for the second or third against the team that supposedly has number 1, I mean that's where all the money's at. So
who was number 1?
The team my wife bowled against tonight. The
And
ones
they
that tried
lost.
to say they lost all 4, but they tried to say they won 2 and lost 2. It's funny because they actually brought in a sub who has no handicap. He's a really good bowler. He bowls higher than the average for counting or whatever. His average is like a 2. It's 100% at 230, I think, or 90% at 230. And he bowls like a 245 or something like that. He's a really good bowler. But my wife, because of her handicap, but she bowled really well tonight, is the reason why her team won. But yeah, they wrote it down on the paper wrong, so she's in there arguing with them about that right now. But she wanted to call me, let me know she'd be late.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they lied on their paperwork and they won 2 and lost 2.
Right.
They lied on their paperwork and saying they lost 4.
Right. They said they won 2 and lost 2, which would change the standings. Excuse me. Dang it. Dang it.
Yep.
Allergy season. It's killing me.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be rough out there Wednesday. I'm hoping the river will hoping the rain on Friday will make it not so bad on Saturday.
Well,
I think they're calling for.
If it's cold rain, you better look out for hard fishing.
It's actually, I say cold rain. It's like it's meh.
No, I'm saying if that rain feels ice cold when it hits you, it's going to really affect your fishing.
I'm not too worried about it. I'll be fishing the river anyway. It'll affect it some, but not any more than the turbines pumping it through anyway. Inland fish
Friday, they're calling for rain here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
You're
Well,
getting what I got back
last I checked, they were like, "Oh, hey, it's supposed to be thunderstorming all day on Saturday." I'm like, I don't want to be on the kayak while it's thunderstorming. And then today I checked the weather; it's supposed to be sunny, so I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it went from raining 4 days straight to only raining 1 day. You know, it's like,
Well, whatever goes past y'all normally comes here. Because I'm
we
in
just
North Carolina.
right. Let's say we
I'm about 2 hours from the coast.
nice. Speaking of redfish, Evan was talking about it earlier. I'm going back to Florida. I already went to Florida for the trip from the trash challenge. That video is going to get released Friday. For the first day, the second day of the trip, I'm going to make a video out of it too because it was pretty funny. It was very eventful. Let's put it that way, and that'll be next week. But Catfish Viking and I are going down to Florida at the end of April to go after redfish in the kayaks.
That's cool.
I tell you what, that first one you sent me, the first video where it says the changing of your life.
Yeah.
That was an awesome video.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see the Florida fishing, the Florida trip videos.
I think the Florida trip video, at least the one of the actual fishing trip with my wife in it, is really good. I will say I messed it up though. And I'll be the first one to admit it here. It is a false video, but not intentionally. The whole concept of the story is I finally caught my first redfish, but I forgot I had caught a second one. I found it when I was going through my clips. I was like, "Oh wait, where'd this one come from?"
I wish you would have caught that. I wish you guys had on that section where the fishing game come up and found out about the trash bag challenge and all that. I'd love to heard what he would have had to say about that.
So they really didn't say that much about it. They were more unimpressed with a couple of fish that were not correct size due to a couple of different things. One, the area where we had a different size than the state did. So we were off by 3/4 of an inch on one fish. And another one, my wife's never used a bump board to start with, but his boat is kind of old and the carpet peeled over onto the bump board. So she didn't think anything about it. She just set it up there. So it was like half an inch short. So they had two, and Florida does warnings per species rather than straight fines. So because they were both different species, he's got two warnings. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that one.
I had a bump board about 2 years ago. I used it. I bumped the fish up to it, and it was half an inch bigger than what it needed to be. Game warden came up.
You're always legal.
Game warden came up, measured it, and it was right dead on the money. I said, that was a half inch bigger 30 minutes ago. He put it on my board. It was still half an inch too big.
Yeah.
We put my board beside his board. The farther it got out, the farther my board got off.
Wow.
And like every inch was 1 8 inches, or one.
Wow.
After about 10 inches, I started gaining 1/8 of an inch every inch.
Dang.
Yeesh.
I was out crappie fishing yesterday, and
my board was 1/8 of an inch shorter, like every 2 or 3 inches after 10.
Yeah, so it was not good.
So my fish were measuring bigger than what they actually were.
Yeah.
Oops.
No bueno, buddy.
Yeah, that didn't work out too great.
Nah. Not at all.
Luckily, because I had my board and he put mine beside his, he just gave me a verbal warning. He was very nice about it.
Right.
Because he said, well, on your board, it is legal. So I have to go by your board, not my official board.
Huh.
North Carolina will do that. I was like, well, then everybody's going to start making their boards smaller.
Right. Hey, Avid.
Yeah. Oh, you got one.
I did. Finally. I'm going to try it out Wednesday.
That's cool.
That looks similar to the IOTA one that I have in my truck.
Yeah, it's a wireless charger. It plugs into my battery box that I put in my kayak.
Yeah, that's what mine is in my truck. It's a wireless charger. I just plug it into a cigarette lighter.
Where did you find that at?
Yakpower.com. They have them on Amazon too. I think it's I ordered it through Amazon.
Send me that link. I need one for my truck.
It doesn't have the right kind of plug. It's the plug that battery box system uses. The SAE
Yeah.
plug. So, I mean, if you have that kind of plug, I'll send it to you. But unless you got an adapter, it won't do any good in a truck.
Hey, Sampy.
The one I got was from Walmart. It was like $40. It's IOTTE.
Yeah, I
And
understand.
it plugs. It's just like that one, or very similar, and it charges wirelessly and then plugs right into your cigarette lighter.
But I say this one's IP66 waterproof, I think, not 67, because obviously it's electronic and not everything it has a plug. So I mean, it's not 100% waterproof,
No.
but it'll survive the rain and it should survive a boat flip, which is what I'm counting on. Because eventually, I hope to hook a big catfish, and the likelihood of me getting in the boat without flipping's not great.
Yeah. If you get a big catfish, you're going to go for a Missouri boat ride.
I'm looking forward to it, honestly. That's another reason why.
If
I'm
you
gonna
watch
fish for it.
His Life, he catches some nice ones that pull him around.
Yeah. He's also got that trolling motor, though. I have just foot pedals.
Yeah.
But see, I'm on the bank. I don't get pulled around. That's why I use heavy action rods so I can pull them around.
Speaking of those, I bought. Where'd mine go?
I use all heavy action rods so when they get in the current, I can leverage them instead of them leveraging me with medium action rods.
Back when I had my kayak, I hooked a 7.5 foot tarpon on my kayak.
Nice.
That took me for a ride.
Oh yeah, I did. All over the. That's a heavy action.
No, it's a medium heavy.
That thing took me for a ride, and the whole way out the creek, all you could see was him up on his tail walking like a marlin.
I will say this: I have learned one lesson about shipping rods in the mail.
What's that?
They cost you a fortune.
Yes,
Yep.
they do. I was very fortunate that Fish Shizzle won that ride for me because he lives down the road.
I'm a
But I
1K giveaway. I gave away 4 rods,
Ooh.
and all 4 rods cost me every bit of $500 to ship. That's
Ooh.
including the reels.
Yeah.
Well, the reels get heavy, so that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, no, these are the FOA double wide rods, the 6-footers. I got a full set of them now.
I have a hard time with 6-foot rods.
Well, these are specifically for the kayak. They're not. I don't use them on bank fishing.
I know. I have one 6-foot rod that's Uncle Lou's rod. I got it matched up with a Pinfish 6000 catfish reel.
Uh-huh.
I got a 5-ounce weight to it, and I finally got it to where I can cast it a country mile.
I got you.
After 2 years of learning how to cast it.
It's the same from the reel to the tip is the same as a 7'6", but the handle is like cut in half.
Yeah, that's where the Uncle Lou's is. It's more reel than handle.
But well, right. But this is even. I have an Uncle Lou's too. This is even smaller than the Uncle Lou's. It goes in and out of the rod. It goes in and out of the rod holders better when you're doing suspend drifting on the kayak because when they're pulling straight down.
Have you heard about the double hook angling rod holders?
Yes, I have.
Those are great.
By the way, I got a chance to use the ones you sent me the other day. Finally,
what do you think?
They are very sturdy. However, they still do not work on the concrete at the dam. I tried using them again yesterday. Or not yesterday.
Do they have cracks in there or anything?
No. The one spot's all bedrock. And literally you just once you get through the rock, it's just nothing but giant rocks. And then the other side's literally it's concrete down the hill to the bottom. There's like this much dirt on top.
Yeah, but I noticed if you find a wide enough crack in that concrete, you can get them in there.
Maybe. I also forgot a hammer, so I was using another rock to beat it in. So that didn't help any either. Really need a dead blow hammer.
But I tell you what, you get them in the ground, They're not coming out.
If I say no, the day I did give them to work, yeah, no, they didn't move at all. We didn't catch any fish, but
I'm thinking about trying to
That's-
order me some of the Muddy River rod holders.
I'll get you a couple of DHAs and let you try them first.
All right.
Those DHA rod holders, they're easy to use, and I got 4 of them. I got a 5th one coming.
Yeah.
They're easier to use in the springs, and I've caught big cats on them, and I tell you what, those rod holders ain't giving up nothing.
I've got a takedown one.
they're very similar. David's are the welds.
Hey, Austin.
The
Yeah,
welds look.
David is welding.
He made the argument his welds look like they're heavy duty, whereas he's I'm not a pretty welder. And the takedown ones they're prettier welds, but
Yeah.
that's
Hey,
what,
Austin,
that's what David said on one of his live streams the other day.
My
I tell
my
you what,
takedown one has almost rusted through after 3 years, or 2,
I tell you what,
maybe a year and a half or so.
I'll get one sent to you, Backlash, and you can compare it to takedowns. And I guarantee you, Dave's is a lot stronger and a lot more sturdy and a lot more heavier.
I left mine in my truck, and after taking it to the beach for about a week, and went to my truck, and it is so rusted. I don't even know if I want to try to use it. I'm scared it'll scratch up my rod or.
But I tell you what,
Dave,
he paints his.
Yeah, I got one of Takedown's original ones before he started painting them.
But I tell you what, I found out about Dave's rod holders, and I fell in love with them because I found a lot of places. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Is that Dave's?
No, they're FOAs also.
But I tell you what, I found out about
That's
Dave's.
why I got some FOA booth.
Hooks and hammocks.
Yeah.
Chris
told Telly to pass it to me so it would give me good luck.
Yeah, good luck. No, Backlash have good luck without backlashing.
Speaking of,
I actually went fishing last Friday. I caught 7 bass, and I think I only have one major mishap with a cast.
Nice. Now I have a question for you.
And that wasn't even really a backlash. It was the braid got a nick in it, and when I went to cast out, it snapped the braid.
I got you. Well, let me ask you a question. When you quit backlashing on the regular, what are you going to change your name to?
Well, considering I don't backlash with my obelisk reels like I normally do any other reel, it'll probably have to be Obelisk Fisherman. But yeah, seriously.
He did a video one day saying that he couldn't backlash an obelisk.
Yep.
3 videos later, he backlashed one.
Smooth.
I have backlashed that reel.
Hey, my wife's calling me again. I got to go.
All right.
I don't know if I'll be back this time, but if I'm not, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for having me up here.
All right.
You too.
I will say, obelisk reels, I have backlashed them, but a lot of the times where I would have backlashed, it does not backlash.
You think you're overcasting when you get them to backlash?
Yes. It's either I overcasted, I hit something in my back cast, or the one Friday when the line broke off, I was throwing a jackhammer chatterbait, and when I went to cast, I felt the lure hit the tip of the rod. And when it hit the tip of the rod, it nicked the braid just enough that it broke the braid off.
So that was operator error.
Yes.
Okay.
90%, I'd say 90% of my backlashes are operator error. Because I'll take a spinning reel and try to cast as hard as I can. Or I'm used to casting as hard as I can with a spinning reel. Then I pick up pick up a bait caster, try to cast it just as hard, and it just everywhere.
You know, my pin rival, my pin warfare, and all my pin reels, I cast them all the same way, the same amount of strength and the same amount of force. I never get a backlash.
I've got a
So spinning and bait casters.
I've got a 6 cents Hamir XXXL barrel reel right now. The reason why I will backlash it when I cast it is because when I cast it, it's got 80-pound mono on it. And the mono has gotten so much memory in it that it just blows up. So if you let go of if you flip it off to where it would wind out, it automatically blows up.
But see, that's the difference between me and you. You're using 80-pound mono.
Yeah. I
and
need
it
to
has a
put
lot of memory. I don't. I use a 40-pound braid on my spinning reels.
it. Well, that's a barrel reel, but
Huh?
that thing holds 400 yards of 80-pound mono.
You see, my Pinfierce 8000 has 420 yards of braid on it,
Yeah. Well,
but it's worth it
2 or
because I
3
don't
years
backlash
ago,
and I get almost like 90 yards farther in the cast than I do with mono.
well, 2 or 3 years ago when I was putting line on my reels a lot, I didn't have the money to pay for braid.
But
Here lately, I'm starting to get better off money wise, so I could probably start going to braid more.
my Pin Warfare bait caster took a whole school of Suffix 832 30-pound mono, the whole spool, and took it on its reel. It still had another eighth of an inch it could have taken.
One of the one of my buddies went to Bass Pro Shop the other day in Raleigh, North Carolina. He sent a spool of braid picture back. It was 25-pound braid. The spool had something like 2,500 yards on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was $183 for that one spool.
Mm-hmm.
But that one spool should string every rod I had.
And then some.
Well, I've got 37 combos.
Yeah. But as much line as on there, you should still have some left over for a second round.
Well, I've got 5 barrel reels that would take 400 to 500 yards by themselves.
Maybe not. But see, the only braid I use is Suffix 832.
I noticed that was actually a Suffix spool. I don't know what kind of Suffix it was.
No, if you want a good braid, get Suffix 832.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, I've been using Suffix 832, and I've been happy with it.
Yep. I'm gonna try this fluorocarbon this week on my
I
obelisk
use that
reel.
fluorocarbon for a leader on your braid.
I might put this braid up here and do that as a leader, but we'll see. Oh lordy, I'm getting sleepy.
Don't do that. I'm waking up because after work graveyard, now you're starting to yawn.
Yeah, well, I've been emotionally, physically, and mentally
know.
drained this week,
I know you have.
unfortunately.
But my
So,
prayers are with you, brother.
oh yeah. He's in a much better place and he's not hurting. He's with my grandmother again, so I can't say nothing bad about it.
No.
But
But
anyways, I think it's showing I have 2 people watching right now.
Really?
Well, it just went up to 3.
Wow.
When Yakshore was up here, it showed 0. And my chat had died down too, except for Mike.
Damn.
Huh?
That ain't
I don't
good.
know if Nephew Austin is still in here or not. I know he came in while Yak was up there. But he's the last comment I see, and that was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's your last comment I've seen.
Yep. Normally what I do, if I've been up here a little over an hour like this and my chat dies and my views get down to 1 or 2, I normally stop.
Well, it's your show.
Yep. And I think I probably will. I'll take Deacon for a walk and give me some rest.
Yeah, you get you some rest and
Yeah.
you spend time with your family. And
Hey, Eddie.
hey, Eddie.
As I say that. But try to get me some rest, and at least tonight I won't be waking up every 30 minutes looking at the phone to see if they've called to tell me that he passed, because
Right.
he is gone, so I have that peace of mind knowing he's not suffering, hurting, or anything else.
That's
I wish
true.
I could have been down there more to help my mom and my aunt out, but there wasn't really nothing we could do but just sit there and keep him comfortable.
That's all you could do.
Yep. But anyways. Alrighty, sir. I think I'm gonna end this.
All right.
You have a good night at work.
All right. And you get some rest and
Yep.
be at peace.
Yep, I might take Panda to school in the morning, take Coastal to work, and go fishing for a little while.
Well, sounds like what you need.
And then I'll pick Panda up, and me and her have eye appointments tomorrow afternoon.
Just remember this. Always pray.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Pray when you don't feel like praying.
Yep. I hate to say it, the last few prayers I've had have been for the Lord to take him quickly and for him not to suffer and be in pain. And I will say those prayers were answered.
Yep.
But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go to bed, get up, take Panda and Coastal to work. Might do a family ride along in the morning.
That's cool.
Try to do some fishing tomorrow, and then go get my eyes checked, get Panda's eyes checked so we can get some new glasses. Because I've gotten to the point where any line that's smaller than this one here, if I try to tie it, it ain't happening because I can't see the holes anymore.
You don't have cataracts, do you?
No, I don't have cataracts, but I have stigmatism.
Okay.
So that stigmatism is very, very bad thing.
Yeah, I can understand that.
For the ones in chat, I am going to end this. I will talk to y'all later.
Good night and God bless everybody.
Good night. God bless. Tight lines. Don't backlash. And end.